So they've done it again. Again and again and again. Collective Arts is bringing out their IPA series, number 9. Woohoo! Beer, 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 beer. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, for the Ruski Brewski review. And today, the beer I have for you is by the Collective Arts, and this is their IPA number 9. Silver can, silver and red, with a bear hugging a fridge. Boom. That's what I do when I get home and I'm hungry. Coming in at 7.1% alcohol by volume. This is a Brut India Pale Ale brewed with Azaka and Citra hops. Very, very nice. Coming down on the alcohol percentage a little bit. I'm pretty sure IPA number 8 was a bit more boozy than this, but 7.1, still up there in alcohol. Still going to be a great, great time. Looking on the can for IBUs, again, unlisted. This is a limited release, for sure. And I want to say it's one of the cooler colors of cans. I kind of like the whole just regular straight-up aluminum can with a little bit of red accenting. On Untapped, also no IBUs are shown. And on the Collective Arts website, I highly, highly doubt there are going to be IBUs shown. For the IPA number 9, just like the other ones, they weren't posted. So we're just gonna take a little gander and see what's going on. But IPA number 9. Also, yes, on the website, not coming in with any IBUs. So we're gonna take an educated guess. Let's crack this bad boy open. Very, very full can. Pouring down the glass a little. Oh, just sprayed along the glass. Very, very nice. Let's pour it up into the Collective Arts IPA glass. Because what other glassware is more beautiful for an IPA but an IPA glass? Very, very heady on this particular pour, which is totally fine. I got 2 of these. I went down to Collective Arts today to go pick some up. Looking at it, I'm not too sure if it's supposed to be this clear, if there's just a bunch of sediment down in the bottom of the can. But looking at a couple pictures, it doesn't look super super hazy, which is a little bit different. Maybe we'll do a little. Well, when we finish it, we'll do a little pour and see if anything changes. But looking at that, very clear beer, nice yellow color, and a nice white head on top. Let's have a smell. See what the aromas are about. I get that real brute, resiny, piney, a little bit like mangoes and melon. Yeah, mangoes, melon, pineapples. Citrus, but also florally. An immense amount of aromas coming off here. Let's just dive right in. Okay. Not too bad. Not as bold and as thick and as creamy as some of the others have been. This is a bit more on the lighter side, but still big flavor. Big, you got your beautiful hops. You got a little bit of resininess going on in there as well. Nice big citrus note, some mangoes, a little bit of pineapple going on as well. Touch of melon. Nice, very light, bready finish as well, with very minimal lingering bitterness. Not too bad. We gotta keep drinking more. Can't speak. We gotta keep drinking more, guys. So with that said, cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. It's smooth. It's flavorful. With the Bruts, or at least what I've experienced with Bruts, is that you get more of a almost like an umami sort of flavor, a bit more richer, more savory, rather than sweet. In my opinion, there is a bit of tropical sweetness in here, but definitely more savory as far as the IPA series has gone. which isn't a bad thing. Not at all, just a nice little different style. Very crisp, and like I said, a bit lighter. As far as the IPA series has gone, or as far as what I've done in the IPA series, but just great, immense flavor. Nothing wrong with this beer. Me, I'm just not the hugest fan of Bruts. I'm still trying to get used to that more quote-unquote savory note in here. But still just well put together. I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm going to do a little bit of swishy. See if I can get some of the sediment, if there is sediment, going on in this beer. I think I just didn't. Don't swish your beers, boys and girls. Because, yeah, I just disrupted everything. And now there's a lot more foam than there should be. That's okay. No worries. We'll figure it out at the end. Looking on the can. Let's do that. Let's move it around even more and make it more fluffy with the bubbles. IPA number 9, Brut India Pale Ale, brewed with Azaka and Citra hops. 7.1% ABV. I can't talk, guys. I'm sorry. Unknown IBUs. On the IBU check, though. Personally, I'd put it around between... I'd probably put it about 50-55. It's not super in your face bitterness, but it's just a nice little, nice subtle note. On here, there is really no description, but we do have the hops, which we already know, Azaka and Citra. Perfect. That's totally fine. But other than that, no information on this beer, other than the ABV and hops list. But the can's really cool. I'm actually really a big fan of these IPA series cans. I want more information though on them, but at least the website gives you a bit. But I kind of want to know the IBUs. I want to know that information at least, at the least. But I love the color of the can, just that aluminum accented with some red, and then blue and the black and white bear with the red background. I think that is absolutely awesome. On the bottom, we do have a clearly labeled brewed on date or canned on date, and this was canned on February 22nd, 2019 at 1:52 in the afternoon. So that's awesome. Collective Arts definitely has a very nice stamp. You can clearly read it. It's not too small, and it's just perfect in that regard. Moving over to the website now, IPA number 9. They do have a description in it. Reads, our newest in our IPA series is a double dry hopped Brut IPA, crisp, bubbly, and utterly bursting full of fresh Azaka and Citra hops. The aroma and flavor of bright citrus and mango come from the large 16 gram per liter dry hopping. And I have to say, there's a big citrus note. Nice mango-y backbone. But damn, it's a really good beer. I'm quite a fan of this beer. I'm gonna pour up a little bit more and see if we just don't get a bunch of head. Yeah, no, it's coming out quite clear. Definitely not hazy. A little bit there, but very, very slight compared to all the others. Still bursting with flavor. Really, really great time. The artwork, by the way, which I forgot to mention, is by Tara Hardy from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So very, very nice. One thing, like I've said before many times, is that Collective Arts does a great job showcasing artists' work on their can. I think that's a great sort of initiative, and just the whole aspect of their brewing company is a collective of art, and that's awesome. On the website as well, flavor hops again, Azaka and Citra, but no other information, no IBUs, no kind of malts, no food pairings. Stuff I'd like to see, stuff that sometimes I just don't get. But that's okay, you just gotta go with the flow. Other than that, again, great looking website, no complaints, go check it out. Moving over to the store portion, because I haven't seen any LCBOs carrying the IPA number 9 yet, we're gonna go down to the beer section. because this is where I picked up mine. I didn't look at the price. When I pick up beer, I hardly look at the price because I know it's totally worth it most of the time. But the IPA number 9 you can go pick up for $4.25. That's actually 70 cents cheaper than the IPA number 8. So something to note. Good beer still, and a cheaper price for everyone. Thank the Lord, because man, so, like I said, I don't check prices. Sometimes that just bites me in the ass. And I say that because I keep my wallet in my back pocket and it just gets angry at me. So does my bank account, but that's okay. This isn't a finance video. For that, you can go check out Jordan's channel. Link in the description box below. But yeah, no, just a beautiful, beautiful beer. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Brut IPAs, but this is still pretty damn good. Crisp, a little bit smooth, nice big flavor. Just as overall, Collective Arts, like I've always said before, like they just keep banging out amazing, amazing beers. I don't think I've had a beer that I wasn't a big fan of by them, to be honest. Even their Lunch Money, which is really, really, really light of a beer, I still appreciate it for what it was. Just a light little beer, just to get you going, get you something to drink without needing a big alcohol percentage kind of thing. It's beautiful beer. I'm just a big fan. I always love going out there and checking them out when I'm in the Hamilton area. Finally, moving over to Untappd, Collective Arts number 9 has been given a 3.91 bottle caps out of 5. That's out of 97 ratings. Very, very nice. Let's see what somebody has to say about this beer. Somebody says, yummy. Damn straight. Other than that, not too much. Just somebody says, yummy. Oh, from yesterday, perfect for the case of the Mondays. And yes, definitely worth it for to deal with the Mondays. Overall, it is a very, very delicious beer. I'm a big fan of it, even though I'm not a huge fan of Brut IPAs. This might be the one to just turn that page over and get me into these, like, more than I usually am. Compared to other beers in the IPA series, this definitely is, for me at least, the least creamy, least tropically sweet, just because of the style, and least hazy again because of the style. Definitely a little bit of a different direction, but then again, still encompassing all the IPA goodness, and I like that about the IPA series, that it showcases different style, different like subcategories of IPAs, and doing them really, really well. But for me though, it's just, I think what I'm gonna say next is that I love the IPA series that Collective Arts does. This isn't my favorite one. This isn't my favorite IPA series, but it's still damn good. I'm not disregarding that at all. Cheers on the final sip, guys. Let's get right to ratings. Another one for the books. IPA number 9. Great stuff. Great stuff. Still not my favorite in the series, but nevertheless, Collective Arts still putting out banging beers. Big flavor, great smooth, drinking fun. It's just a damn good time whenever you pick up a beer by Collective Arts. So with that said, IPA number 9 gets a solid 9 out of 10 for me. Really well done. Then, like I said, not my favorite out of the IPA series, but still a very tremendous beer. As for presentation, I think it's one of the coolest looking cans. I would put it right behind the, I know it's not officially IPA series, but the Liquid Art Fest from last year. That was a tremendous looking can. But this, I just love the color accents off it. The original aluminum with the red and the blue accenting off the bear here, and the artwork that they chose for this. Amazing stuff. There it is again. Let's get it to focus. Hide my face. There we go. Come on. Focus. Good enough, I guess. That's okay. But it's just a beautiful looking can, and I like that. Still lacking on the information. You got your ABVs and your hops that are you've used and the brewed on date, but I'd like to see IBUs on there. I think that would just tie it in all together. At least for the website, you do have a description. You do have a description for the beer, and I think that's great. Gives you a little bit more context, kind of thing about what's going on with the beer. Overall, solid stuff. Presentation for me gets a solid 8.5 out of 10, and that's just because I want more information on the can. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want me to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, it'd be greatly appreciated as well. With all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Now, I don't have too much beer left in the can, but we will do still a little singing pour. Woo! Boom. And with IPA number 9 down the hatch, we wait for IPA number 10. Cheers.